Dr. Wood, author of the book Miracles in Minutes. Tonight's video is on how to create magic in your life. So, we're going to talk a little bit about heart-head matrix. I've done some videos on that. Most people are living in their head, and your head is nothing but a dark place. We tend to overthink. There's even a term for it called analysis paralysis. Like, you can't make a decision, you can't move forward in life. You're stuck. You're going around in circles and going around in circles, and then what people do is they complain, complain, and complain and complain. And if you want to talk about cursing, you're basically cursing your life. So the more you get frustrated, you create this emotion. This emotion is generated from the heart, just like the earth has an electromagnetic field around it. You get close to somebody, like, yo, I got a bad vibe. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. I don't know about something's wrong, not right with them. So we're all emitting or emoting this electromagnetic field from our heart, and the question is, what's in it? Is it full of hatred? Is it full of bitterness? Is it full of complaints? So what happens is the head is sending signals down through the vagus nerve into the heart, where we're kind of negative feelings, we're self-sabotaging ourselves. But we don't even have to label it negative or positive. It's just a feeling. Then you neutralize it. If you can neutralize it without, you may have a feeling that's, quote, uncomfortable, that you may say to yourself it is bad, is not really true. That's just your interpretation. So if you can raise your consciousness to that way of thinking, what I'm trying to show you is how to get out of, some problems in your life and get out of hell, the emotional hell that you're in, and get into heaven, where you are at peace, joy, love, and happiness. Now, the person responsible for creating peace, joy, love, and happiness is you. Is you. Is you. Only you can choose your thoughts, and only you can accept and feel your feelings, or you can try to deny them. If we get into a state of denial and bury feelings, it has a heavy price to pay. That this feeling will keep coming back over and over again in different situations. So even though you try to run away from it, the feeling goes, oh, you don't listen to me over here? Let me increase that feeling over here. Oh my God, I'm feeling so much. Oh, it's worse. So instead of running away from all this stuff, you kind of learn how to get with it and just experience it. It's like, I'm okay. I'm just going to take this feeling, just let it go and let it pass. And it starts to dissolve. And you don't even have to label it good or bad. It's just a feeling. Now, we're covering a little bit more about some research on the heart. And the guys at HeartMath did 30 years of research that your heart can actually send signals up to your brain and create states of equanimity. In other words, peace. How many people are out there looking for peace? How many people are on anxiety pills or depression pills, or I got this pain, it won't go away. I'm just not at peace, man. I'm not comfortable in this body. I'm not comfortable living. So no one's ever really taught us how to deal with our emotions, get them under control, how to create peace at any time. And you can, now the technology's here. It's called HeartMath, and I showed a video with an ear clip on your ear, and you do the special breathing and a special sequence. And what happens is your heart then starts to send signals up to your brain, and your heart then and brain become connected. And now your heart is ruling your life rather than your head, which only thing up here is either fear or pride. I know, don't talk to me, I know. That person, that prideful person, has now cut themselves off from peace, love, joy, and happiness, and is puffed up and is isolated from their heart, and isolated from others, and out from that comes all kinds of weird behaviors. So you start to get into you could do the HeartMath stuff, or you could do the Wim Hof breathing method, or Qigong, and start to create that type of breathing, and you'll start to feel coherence. Your mind calms down, and then you can get into This is how you change your life. So I'm just going to kind of show you this matrix, okay? This is Dr. Alan Watkins' work, and up here's results, or your life. This is above the surface of what you see. And then most people are trying to do this behavior modification. That's a New Year's resolution, and we know how long that lasts. Or a willpower, and that doesn't work. But where you got to do is get under the surface, and where we're going first is to your physiology. So we're going to go to your breathing, basic life function, and breathing a specific way that then goes up through your vagus nerve into your heart, and you start to feel coherence where the brain and heart connect. That causes your emotions to change, and that can cause your reality to change. But if you got some stinking thinking, we might have to go in there and change your thoughts and beliefs about life. Learn how to accept feelings. So your thoughts can cause feelings. If you're thinking about your mom dying and how bad that is, and you're allowing these thoughts and creating these thoughts to run, you will feel bad, and you'll actually see the change in an EKG. You'll see a change in your blood pressure. You'll change in your pulse rate, and your change in your attitude, and your change in actually how your brain works, that your brain will actually shut down, and you'll get stuck in a loop, and you'll make bad decisions. You just can't seem to get right, and then it becomes a vicious cycle, and you start spiraling downward. Cut it. Just cut it. I don't let patients talk about it. I don't let my friends talk about it. Like, just cut it. Cut it. We don't need to talk about it anymore. So I quickly get them into an action step, like, let's just have you just do some deep breaths, just, some heart math breathing. I'll have them do that. I'll have them do some Wim Hof method. I'll have them do maybe some Qigong. And then I'll start talking to them, maybe with an exercise, an eye drill, or doing perceptual awareness. Or I could just talk to them at the same time, like, do you remember a time when you were just very thankful? What are you very thankful for? So now that they're at peace and they get a state of thanksgiving or gratitude, you actually will send those thoughts of thinking about when you're happy will go into the brain, into your, all the different glands, pituitary gland, all this stuff, and the limbic system of the brain. Next thing you know, your body will be flooded with your own chemistry, with your own drug, euphoria that can overcome your body, and your body will start to glow, and you get into something called a flow state where you're just flowing and flowing and flowing, and you become this person who goes into the world that brings peace to others, but you have to have peace within yourself and stop the war between your heart and your head. Who's going to run this place, the head or the heart? You go into the heart and then comes up, and then have the head and heart work together with the wisdom. And the wisdom only occurs when you're in a state of relaxation. So get to the relaxation state first through the breathing, then create the emotions, and then just bless. You start blessing people. You start, thank you for me getting to be alive. Thank you for my daughters. I didn't have to have them, but I do. Thank you for, I have a car to go to work. Thank you that I had something to eat. Thank you for, you start giving thanks for everything. And then you're blessing. And the weird thing is, from quantum physics, there's no real atoms in the world. As you are the observer, the consciousness, the awareness, are the observer of life, you actually then, it starts to change what happens in your life. Your results change. It's like magic, man. It's like you are the Jedi Knight. You are that creative being, and you just have to stay with it and be patient and persistent and watch things turn around for you. Dr. Wood, have a great day.